Netflix is waking up with a massive hangover of its own, thanks to the renewed popularity of The Hangover and its sequel. Over 15 years after the original film became a global comedy phenomenon, the R-rated favorite has stormed back into the streaming spotlight, climbing to the top of Netflix's charts alongside its 2011 follow-up. When The Hangover first hit theaters in 2009, it quickly became one of the defining comedies of its era. Directed by Todd Phillips and starring Bradley Cooper, Ed Helms, and Zach Galifianakis, the film earned an incredible $469 million worldwide on a modest $35 million budget. Its outrageous mix of mystery, chaos, and crude humor, centered on a bachelor party gone horribly wrong, turned it into an instant classic. Critics and audiences alike embraced it, with strong ratings on Rotten Tomatoes and an enduring reputation as one of the funniest movies of the 2000s. The film's success inevitably led to sequels. The Hangover Part 2 arrived in 2011, sending the Wolfpack to Bangkok for another disastrous adventure. Despite being criticized for rehashing the same formula, the sequel still pulled in an even more staggering $586 million globally, proving that fans couldn't resist another round. A third and final entry followed in 2013, closing out the trilogy with smaller but still solid box office returns. Now, over a decade later, The Hangover and Part 2 are once again dominating the cultural conversation. Both films have surged up the US Netflix rankings, with the first movie holding strong in the top 3 and the sequel also making the top 10. Their comeback sits just behind newer releases like Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein and the animated hit K-pop Demon Hunters. As nostalgia for classic comedies grows, fans are once again asking if The Hangover could return for one more wild night. While no official plans are in motion, Bradley Cooper has hinted that he'd be open to reuniting with his co-stars, calling the experience one of the highlights of his career. "I would do it in a heartbeat," he previously said, reflecting on how much the films meant to him. With The Hangover's massive streaming revival and a new generation discovering the Wolfpack's misadventures, it seems the time might be right for another reunion, if only the gang can survive the morning after.